Okay. Bit of a delay, but I think we're all right.
How do you want this? Slack?
Sure. Yeah, are we live?
We are live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I assume nobody's actually watching yet, but in case you're watching the replay, welcome. We're going to be playing some games. We're going to be talking about, some Nintendo Switch stuff. Basically, we're using this as an excuse to get paid while we play some games and try our new live stream feed and all that stuff. If you see me looking down, it's not because my knees are super exciting. It's because I'm actually looking at your comments down here. So let's, I don't know, what should we play first, Anton? What are you feeling?
I want to see you play some Dr. Mario.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's do it. Dr. Mario is by far one of my favorite games. Hold on, I'm going to Twitter this real quick, because that's what grown-ass men do. Here we go. All right, anyone want to come and hang out, test our new live stream gaming setup? Come say hi. Okay. Well, now that I've sent a single tweet, I'm sure the world will definitely show up, because that's how that works. It's not how that works. All right, Dr. Mario. All right, tell you what, Anton. I'm going to pull up Dr. Mario. I'm going to let you tell me what virus level you want me to start at. And I always play on medium, because I'm not a slow guy and I'm not a fast guy either.
Let's start with 8.
8? That's aggressive. All right.
Well, the goal here is I'm going to start asking you questions and see how distracted you will be.
I'm going to start on 6.
Yeah, okay, start on 6.
All right. Does it feel a little bright to you on me? I think it's just because I'm wearing a light shirt.
I could lower.
No, it's fine. It's all right. Nobody's in here anyway. Nobody's watching. It's fine. All right, here we go. Starting with that medium on level 6. Oh, that is a solid start, Jason. Jeez. All right, looks good, though. All right, ask away. I can't hear the music, so at the very least, that's not going to be a distraction. Go ahead. Question away, man.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the latest iTunes purchase that you made.
Well, I just bought the new Spider-Man movie, which was delightful. If you haven't seen it, I absolutely recommend purchasing it. Into the Spider-Verse is a really, really good-looking movie, and on top of that, it's a lot of fun. Good for the whole family, as the kids say. Yeah. I assume you haven't seen it.
I have not seen it.
So you're missing out.
So, as someone who is just kind of like lukewarm, particularly right now on superheroes, like,
I get that.
What about Into the Spider-Verse makes it a must-watch?
Well, it's really beautifully designed. I mean, the animation on it is really, really exemplary. Combine that with the fact that, a lot of superhero movies really try to play up how modern and clever and exciting they are. I mean, Into the Spider-Verse features a character that is not only not a white Peter Parker, it's, you got Spider-Gwen, you've got, boy, I really am getting distracted here. I am not doing well on this level. You've got a great animation. You've got a great diverse set of characters. Storytelling that's really compelling. I definitely just screwed that up. And on top of all the rest of it, it's exciting. It's genuinely well done. I personally also think that John Mulaney as Spider-Ham is maybe some of the most inspired casting potentially ever.
So I don't really know who these other Spider characters are, so...
How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you with your off-camera questions of not knowing who people are in the Spider-Verse? Well, I assume you know who Spider-Man is, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you are familiar with the Spider-Man origin story?
Yes.
Okay. So a few years ago, a new Spider-Man was introduced in what was called the Ultimate Series. That character was Miles Morales. Miles Morales is portrayed in the movie as a half-black, half-Latino teenager who's similar to Spider-Man himself. That is to say, the original Spider-Man, Peter Parker, obtains spider-like powers through a spider bite and becomes the new Spider-Man. And in his universe, Peter Parker eventually is killed in battle, and he has to take up the mantle. which shouldn't be a spoiler for anybody, but if it is, my bad, yo. Wow, this is taking a lot longer when you're asking me these questions. That's not a good sign for me.
You want to move it up to level 8?
Why? Because now I'm kind of getting better at it.
I know it takes a while for Dr. Mario.
It's true. All right.
No, keep going. You're almost done.
All right,
You're almost
all
done. Any Oscar thoughts? Did you watch Oscars?
Oscars not quite so white? Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the Oscars. I caught the acceptance speech from Spike Lee, which I thought was great. And I thought Green Book winning was predictable and not terribly great. This is level 7. Does that satisfy you?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I wasn't really an Oscar guy this year. I don't really watch Oscars the way that a lot of other people obsess over them. But to be fair, I know a lot of people also don't really like musicals, and I like musicals. And so, you know, everybody's got their own interests. I get that.
Are you one of those Tonys is better than Oscars people?
Oh, my God, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, in part because the Tonys are just better as a show. No idea what I'm doing here. In general, the Tonys are... Oh, I'm going to screw up this level badly.
That was really bad.
That was really not good. Wow. Okay. This is
Not easy, is it?
This is not easy. You're distracting me. How dare you, sir? Have you ever watched the Tonys?
I've never watched the Tonys.
Okay. The Tonys are a better produced show. The Tonys are interesting. They're funny. They're tongue-in-cheek referential. They're just a better show. So I think if you're going to put your time and energy into one, Tonys is the way to go. Oh, wow, Jason. What was that? Wow, this is super distracting. I assume nobody's joined the actual live stream yet?
Let me look.
I love that you have to do that in God voice.
We have 3
Wow.
watching it.
Well, to the 2 or 3 people who are watching, thanks for joining. Any thoughts you have, let us know. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep talking about ridiculous stuff. You can also ask me about the Samsung event. Anton and I went to that, and we had a great time, saw a lot of creators.
I was actually going to ask you, that was going to be my next line of questions.
There you go. Go for it. Which part of it do you want to talk about specifically?
Well, I actually wanted to ask you what it was like. Was this your first event in terms of, I don't know, big announcement from a company?
Technically, no. Actually, the first time I went to one of that caliber was probably, you remember when I went to that DJI event where they announced the new, what was it called? It was a new camera. Do you recall?
Yes, I remember editing that video.
Yeah, which we never published, and rightfully so, because I did a bad job shooting it. Word to the wise folks, know your limits. If you're a bad shooter, just own it. All right, now we're getting to... Oh, come on! I wasn't even distracted then. So we play competitively at my house. We play this competitively, and I would be... I think my fiance would leave me if she saw me playing this badly. I'm serious. I think she'd just be like, that's it, we're done, and that'd be the end of it. And I'll be honest with you, I'd understand. This is not a great performance on my part. In fact, we play roommate versus roommate competitively kind of stuff. Yes, in San Francisco, sometimes you can still make okay money and you still end up having multiple roommates because this place is expensive. Anyway, my roommates and I play, and they're much better at it than I am.
Okay, going back to the Samsung event.
Right, getting back to the topic. All right, let's see. There we go.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was really well produced. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you would see that we posted a bunch of pictures and videos from the event, and I think that they did a really good job of making it a really compelling spectacle. I think the technology itself is actually really interesting. I have to confess, I was not terribly excited about a foldable phone, and being there at that event really, it changed my mind. It made the foldable phone feel like really compelling technology. So for me, it was a great experience. What did you think? Did you like it?
It was pretty cool. You know, that was the first event that
Yeah.
I've been to. I can imagine there were certainly some features that were announced that a lot of folks seem to be like super excited about.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of what it must feel like at those Apple events too.
Oh, totally.
You know,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it's just, you know, fanboys who are just overly excited about
Yeah.
something that was just okay.
Right.
I can't really think of an example, but oh, I think it was the way the app is supposed to work when you are using
Right.
the folded. If you're, for example, on Maps and you're looking at the phone is closed, or
Right,
the
and
fold is
then
closed,
it's
you're
and-
watching this
right.
map, and then you're supposed to open it up, and then it's supposed to be a seamless transition between a small map and now a big
Right.
map. And people were just like oohing and eyeing, and I was like,
And you're like, what's the point?
Exactly.
Who cares? Yeah, yeah. I think that's, I mean, I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. I would agree. I think that's a feature that absolutely has to be, like, that's a requirement. That's not a niftiness. That's a duh.
shouts to my dude El Jefe. He's in. He
Oh,
loves,
El Jefe. Love my boy El Jef.
he loves Dr. Mario. I think we need to schedule a one-on-one battle.
I mean, if he wants to come and kick my rear, I'm fine with that. I am. I think as we're seeing here, I am at best a slow, methodical player, and at worst, terrible, as just indicated by that move. Wow.
I hear though that there's a rumor that Jason kind of wrecked shop at Pac-Man.
Oh, well, I mean, I did okay at Pac-Man, but really, my bread and butter, if I'm being honest, is old school Tetris.
Oh,
and
right,
if anybody
that's what it was.
wants to ask Mr. Mobile about how well he does whenever we play Tetris together, somebody should ping him on that. I feel like he'd like to know that he got called out on that one. Yeah, I don't. Dr. Mario is not my strength. I'm learning, but it's a slow process. Yeah, Hefe saying he's not worthy. Right.
I think Hefe's like a hustler.
He is. It's true. Hey Hefe, since you're listening intently, let us know if the audio is good. You know, oh God. All right, I'm just killing this level. Let us know if the audio is good, and let us know if you have any feedback about the stream source itself, if we need to change anything. Cloudsy, what's up, man? How's it going? All right, let's pick a new game.
What a quitter.
Yeah, clearly. I have no problem with that. For something, well, we've got games from here. I could go back to the main screen. I'm open to ideas.
What games do you have, actually?
So on here, I've got the NES Online. I've got the Mega Man collection, so that's the original Mega Mans 1 through 6. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Final Fantasy IX, which is a lot of fun. Tetris 99. I could show off my Tetris skills. And then Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. And I think you have my copy of Mario 8 Deluxe.
I do have your copy.
Yeah.
How about let's put your money where your mouth is and do Tetris?
Okay, let's see how badly I do at Tetris now that I've been talking crap. You want to play some NES Online? I was before. I could do something again later. Let me try Tetris 99 for a minute. We'll see how it goes. I'm really, I have this weird thing about looking down at my computer and looking back up, and Anton's over here. And this multiple viewpoint thing it's different. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Also, this is the wrong shirt to wear. I need a t-shirt. Breathes a little better. All right. As we get matched. How am I on, can you pull up the source? I feel like I'm moving off center.
You're on a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. A little better now?
Can you go
This way? How's that? This chair is not comfortable for this. We got to find a better chair the next time we do this. Or just give me more space, I guess. All right, ready? Let's see how it goes. Tetris is a blood sport. That is correct, Hefe. Audio and video is solid. All right, good. Well, I appreciate the feedback. I mean, we're really just screwing around at this point, so. All right. I'm going to go with badges. I don't know what that really means. Okay. Here we go. All right. Watch out. Why am I watching out? Somebody's going to try and come after me? That's fine. Let them.
Wait a minute.
What?
So this Tetris,
You've never played this one?
not this one where it
Oh.
shows you where it's supposed to go. That's cheap, man.
Well, because it's competitive. So after a while, it just speeds up arbitrarily. So don't feel as though I'm cheating. It's just I'm getting a slight advantage over the reality of the situation, which is it escalates quickly. You don't feel that way about it. I understand.
I guess.
This is not I'm actually, this is easier now that I'm not listening to it. Oh, what do I do with this? Shoot. That was not smart. Okay, you know what? We're going to do that. And we're going to sneak that in there. And okay. All right.
All right, I see you. I see
Yeah.
you.
Because then I got that. And I got that.
Do you remember the
Now
Tetris
it's-
where they didn't show you what block was coming up next?
You know, I used to play. So I originally played the Game Boy version, which did, and then I played the Windows version, which you
Which
could,
did not.
which yeah, you could. Well, you had the option of turning it on or off. We always turned it off.
Yeah, we also had it off, and it
Yeah.
was also once you hit the space bar,
Yeah,
it automatically dropped.
Dropped it,
doesn't
yeah. The hard
actually,
drop.
Like, yeah.
this version, for whatever reason, does not let me do that. Which I got to tell, or at least as far as I can tell, if you press the D-pad up, it instantly. Oh, dude, that just saved. Oh, thank you. I legitimately did not even think about the fact that hitting the D-pad up would allow me to just drop them. Now I'm
Oh,
totally.
it does.
Yeah, that was not intentional, but all right, we'll go with it. Maybe I should not use that superpower just yet. There we go. See, now I feel like I'm getting my sea legs back. I'm
Oh.
definitely not going to win this one, but who cares?
Shouts to Cloudsy for saying it up. saying
Hell
it up
yes.
On the chat.
He gets super secret unboxed stuff because of that. And by stuff, I mean we'll call him out on Twitter after. Cloudsy, make sure to put your Twitter account in there, and we'll be sure to shout you out when we set up the replay of this.
Actually, Hefe, what was it like at Samsung, man? Did you have a good time?
Oh yeah, hanging out with Hefe was. I mean, I'd love to hear his thoughts. There we go. See, now I'm feeling better. Cloudsy gets the extra love. This is you know, this is a good.
Oh.
Well, that was a good day. That's all right. I can fix this. That's okay. That's all right. That. Shoot. Okay, this round may not go well for me, and sometimes, you know, it's a good life lesson moment for us all. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you want it to. Other times you do it to yourself. What's the end lesson here? Jason's not as good at Tetris as he claims to be. There we go. Now I'm feeling a little better. So what's Hefe saying about his experiences?
He hasn't yet.
Getting a little-
Zach Talks Tech up in the building.
Zach, what's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. Yep. Feel a little anxious too, pal. Feel a little anxious. All right, let's do a rematch. Let's do this again. I'm feeling better now.
Are there any other games, Jason, that make you feel anxious when you play?
The first 10 hours of playing Zelda Breath of the Wild made me incredibly anxious because I did not know what was happening. I just was confused by the fact that most everybody seemed to be in love with it, and then I couldn't figure it out. And then I realized that it was actually making me anxious because there were no other characters in the game and everything was big and lonely. And yeah, actually, I really enjoyed that. It was so... Actually, I really enjoyed that it made me anxious after a while.
Why?
Honestly, I think that it was a different gaming experience. I've never, you know, Jimmy Champagne, who works with Austin Evans. Wow, a whole bunch of people are targeting me this round. Holy smokes. Jimmy is a big horror film guy, and I think that speaks a lot to the folks who really love that kind of tension in their, you know, media experiences. I'm not that guy. I like, you know, Stardew Valley is a little bit more my thing, where it's a little bit more relaxing, a little bit less stressful. You know, and no complaints. I mean, you know, everybody's got to do what everybody's got to do. But yeah, playing a game for the first time and having it sort of feel oddly stressful, that was a new experience for me, I have to confess. I have to keep reminding myself that you guys can hear all the sound here and I can't. So I'm sure it sounds very loud and active, but every time we go quiet, I'm worried that there's, you know, empty space. This is not a good round for me either. Kind of panicked, if I'm being honest. Yeah, wow. Anybody ever? I assume everybody's giving me crap in the chat. Oh, this is not going to end well for me, guys. We're just calling it. All right, new one. I'm stuck on a boss in Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Hefe, I want to hear more about your thoughts on that. And Cloudsy, which boss are you stuck on? And Zach, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I know you were a little bit under the weather. Definitely the same sound effects from StarCraft. Yeah, I think they pulled from the same library. I think it's an open source library. Fireblight Ganon. Oh, yeah, I think I had to look up a tutorial on that one. That one took a while. We need a more interesting background, I think. I think the white background doesn't work for this.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. I would have to say, as much as I enjoyed going to the Samsung event, I think the food we ate after the Samsung event might be my favorite part. Not to mention getting to see everybody all together.
Yeah, what was that like? Like, what do these creators talk about while they're at dinner? Or on lunch or whatever?
You know, we talked about Samsung. We talked about everybody's family. Kevin the Tech Ninja, as you guys might know, recently had a son, so we were talking about that. We talked about... Oh, come on, Jason. This is not... I am not a good talker and player at the same time, it turns out. I am not like... Ninja would be very disappointed.
That's one way to get you to shut up then, huh?
Wow, that's funny. You're a funny guy. You're fired. No, I mean, I think, you know, like any other hanging out with friends and colleagues, everybody just talks about what's on their mind. You know, I think for me, it's always a pleasure to get everybody together because we all talk to each other over Twitter and, you know, and occasional phone calls, and just to get FaceTime with everyone is always my favorite part. But then I get to play them in video games in an arcade, and that's really the best part, because then you get to talk some stuff, you know, get to talk smack to a few of them. Or in this case, myself. God, I am not doing well today.
You don't have to lie to me. You can say you always play this poorly.
Dude, I used to play my brothers, and I would whoop them. But I am not doing so well today. Oh, that's just mean.
What's the game that you're the best at?
The game that I'm the best at? Well, it's not
preferably like a versus game. Like a game that you would play with somebody else. Smash Bros, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, probably. Old school Mario, like N64 Mario Kart. Which I guess. Oh, that's just mean. That was brutal. 59. Screw that. Come on. And now I can watch the replay on the stream because there's the delay. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I mean, Smash Brothers. I used to play Halo with my buddies, like the original Halo. I was pretty decent at that. Not great. Not really FPS anymore.
GoldenEye?
Oh, man. GoldenEye. Yeah, but I had to turn off Golden Gun. Man with the Golden Gun. You know, anybody who could one-shot, I had no chance against. Slappers only. I was a big fan of Slappers. You know, what else? Old school, the original Smash Brothers. I was pretty good with Link and Kirby on that game. I was never, I'm not as competitive. You'll notice, by the way, that we don't have, we're not going to play Smash Brothers today. When can you play NES Online? All right, man, I will switch to something on NES Online after this. No problem. Yeah, I would definitely say that, I'd definitely say the older school games are more my jam. I'm getting old. It's just how it is. And so, you know, you gotta just own it at a certain point. So, I guess I just have to own it. You wanna grow old? You know, you gotta learn that sometimes you're gonna phase out of certain things, I guess. I know, that got super depressing for a second there. I'm sorry, guys.
I know that I'm not gonna be able to play like Call of Duty or any of those
Yeah.
like, you know, I'm not never ever gonna play it competitively. You know, just
Oh, Apex Legends and Fortnite and all. I
yeah,
can't do it.
There's no way.
There's no way. I mean, to be fair, we're not the target, right? I mean, they are looking for people with disposable income, but the reality is they're looking for kids whose parents can give them disposable income.
No, but even still, like, I feel like when you get to a certain age, you can't really get that much better with your hand-eye coordination.
Well, that's true. I mean, the rest of it does really come from incremental improvement. But, you know, I don't have time to... You'll notice this is the first time we've decided to do a live stream while playing video games, because it's not like I have time to do this most other times. If it wasn't for the fact that we were testing out our live stream, we wouldn't get to do this. We'd be working on something else.
Well, maybe this would be fun on the side.
Are you saying that we should start a gaming channel?
Twitch income on the side.
Yeah.
And we can just talk about, like...
Grown-up stuff?
Exactly, old people stuff.
Gaming with Grandpa? Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. All right, that's a new thing. We're making that a thing.
I'm pretty sure that's already taken now.
You know what? Stop ruining my dreams, all right? You get my hopes. Oh, come on. You get my hopes up. Oh. Oh, that was just brutal. Yeah, I'm not going to win this one, guys. I don't know if that was apparent to anybody else.
I knew that.
Don't. Forget it. All right, for the old guys in the crowd, how do you guys, you know, because not everybody who's watching is a super old, super young 19-year-old kid who suddenly discovered their ability to play some incredible Fortnite. You know, we've all got families. We've all, you know, we've all seen some things. What's it like to be online when you've got this kind of age backing you? It's a really nice way of saying what happens when your back hurts really badly. Baby aspirin and ibuprofen, just constantly. All right, I guess I'm playing some NES Online now. I don't know what I'm going to play, though. Cloudsy, if you have a suggestion, play online, connecting to the internet. Let's see what we got. Ah, yeah, I see. All right. What are we going to play? How about, you know what? I'm going to play a little old school Mario 3. Mario 3 or Mario 1? Dealer's choice. Oh, Cloudsy, you're offering to play together. I'm sorry, buddy. You know what? For the purposes of this stream, I think we're just going to stick to playing solo because the internet in our office is not great, and I don't want to get an interruptive stream, although I really do appreciate it. We'll definitely try it next time, though, I promise. Hefe prefers GTA, RDR2, yes, and Assassin's Creed. I'm a huge fan of a story mode game with long story arcs. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Anton and I both played RDR2. I finished it. Anton, I don't think you did, right?
No, I got all caught up with Battlefield 5.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
All right. Ice hockey. All right, I'll give ice hockey a try. I don't think I've tried that since I was a kid. Yeah, I don't even know that I know how to play this. Sweden versus... Is this supposed to be Czechoslovakia? Do you remember what this one is? I honestly cannot remember because, I mean... Oh, in the USSR. Well, this country doesn't exist anymore, so I'm going to go with that one. Sweden, that's my country. Excellent. Next time I'll pull Sweden. All right, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, nope, can't slide into him. Okay, and we've already got a goal. No clue what I'm doing, folks.
Pro tip.
Yeah.
When you're the big guy, you can usually knock over the littler guys.
Ah.
So but you're also slower. Like that skinny guy is the fastest.
Right.
But he gets like, oh.
Wow. Okay, I'm not playing this. I want to enjoy this experience. All right, suspend menu, game selection. You're a big pro wrestling fan, I know that.
Why don't you go play your Mario 3?
All right, a little Mario 3 action.
Mario 3 is great.
Old school, love it. Yeah, we'll do this for another 10 minutes and then let everybody get back to their lives. What do you say?
So you could show everyone how much
Yep,
you suck at this.
that's not the controls. That's. So I was going for Y and B. It's B and A again. All right. So I'm turning my hand in this awkward, weird way to play the game the way it was originally intended to be played. Look, Ma, I actually really do know what I'm doing. The one thing I've been thinking about, I've been watching all these guys who get all these, world records, speed runs and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could ever do that. That feels like such a, you got to know everything to such a frame perfect reaction time. I don't think I could ever do that. Have you ever tried doing like a speed run on a game?
Negative.
I got to tell you, it's not easy. It is late in Sweden now. All right, Cloudsy, it was a pleasure. Have a good night.
Peace
Also,
out, bro.
I didn't get the star. I wasn't running fast enough. So you know that's the trick to getting the star every time? You got to get full power meter, and then you got to hit it from the bottom left corner. And if you do that, you'll reliably get it every time. I know, these are very important things to know 30 years after this game was produced. I can't hear the music. I shouldn't do that. It's probably not. Come on. There we go. Come on, Jason. What the heck? You know why? Because I thought it was this one. Yep. That's all right. Here we go. See, watch. Full P, bottom left corner, and I got a flower. So I'm a liar. Ah, well. All right. I'm going to make it through the first world, and then we're going to call it, I think. How does that sound to you?
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, I didn't know that was there. That's kind of neat. So my first Nintendo, which I still have, it's in storage in my house, was purchased in 1987 by my mom, who had to repaint the bathroom. And her thought was, I either got to hire a babysitter or I've got to just buy the kids a Nintendo. So my mother bought us a Nintendo and provided us with a solid 30 plus years of addiction. I make no apologies on her behalf. All right, let's see. Now, another tidbit about this little area. These 3 boxes all contain the same item. The game generates what you're going to get as soon as you enter. It actually isn't a selection process. So if you pick the left one every time, you're going to save yourself, I don't know, half a second? I know. Things you never thought you'd learn. Go ahead, say it.
I got nothing.
Okay. All right. Actually, these levels used to give me nightmares as a kid. Used to worry about the lava coming in, I don't know what, eating me? What do kids worry about lava? Consuming? Like burning me alive, I guess? Saved up and bought the PS Power Set for 2. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's a good purchase, Hefe. All right. All right. Now we're going to play a game. And this game is watch Jason screw this up badly. I used to be able to time this out as a kid, no problem. I could get the star every time. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that now. I feel like I'm supposed to get it right before it clicks through, and I definitely didn't get it right. And I got 2/3. That's got to count for something, right? No? No? Okay.
In the words of Iceman, there's no points for second place. Actually,
Thanks.
that might not have been Iceman. I think
Yeah.
that was Slider.
I think it was Slider. Back in 1988, the gun and the running pad. I remember the running pad. I was jealous of my friends that had the running pad. That thing was legit. I was watching a video recently about a guy who found and reset up a Nintendo biking system. That it was it was a bike that would hook up to a Nintendo system, and it would provide kind of a like pseudo biking experience. It would adjust resistance based on the hill that you were on. It was this whole thing. It was very cool. All right, that's going to be a star, so I'm only going to get the +1. Dang it. Also, 1988, man, you got to be careful, Hefe. You're going to be showing your age. You can't tell everybody you're old like I am. Oh, Jason. Wow.
Peace out.
Wow. I wouldn't be, I mean, I'm not even angry at myself. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed me and my mother. Don't. Don't. Anton, I see you.
I'm leaning into the mic. Trying
Yeah.
To, I
Dorothy,
wasn't going to say anything, though.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint, all right? All right, let's see. Now, if memory serves, there was the... Yeah, there it is. There you are. I don't really need it. Just makes me feel good to grab it. And we duck here. Use the bike for Excite Bike. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you could actually pedal along an Excite Bike. I was terrible at Excite Bike. Can't even say it properly.
Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll happily show you how bad I was at it. Yeah. I feel like at this point, Peloton is missing out on a real opportunity if they don't have video games set up specifically for their bikes. Like, I get the idea that they want to have these, you know, really immersive exercise experiences, and I'm all for that, but, like, there's something to be said for actually being able to, like, I don't know, play a video game while you're riding a bike and have it count for something.
I think that's what Zwift does.
Zwift?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
We can take a look at it.
Oh,
Fine, but it's pretty cool. I think it's a similar thing where you're actually, you have an avatar that's actually biking with you.
Oh, cool.
As you are
Okay.
on something.
So it's like a personal challenge kind of a thing?
Kind of.
All I know is my fat rear end needs to get to the gym more. All right, let's see. I remember this being very confusing when I was like 6 years old. Be interested to see what happens in the next round of games that the NES Online offers. We haven't seen, I mean, aside from Zelda, we haven't seen any role-playing games yet. Some of the classics are out, but they've already, like, instead of releasing new games, they're releasing, like, sort of like Game Genie versions of old games. Nope. And my dad is calling. He's going to have to wait. I've got a very... Oh, come on, Dad! I'm going to blame... Later, I'm going to show my father this live stream and blame him for that. There we go. And he successfully beat the game and won the princess's heart, if you imagine that he did this another 7 times. Anyway. All right, guys. I think we're going to call it. I'm not going to do Excite Bike because, frankly, I'm also looking at the time and we've got other stuff we've got to get done today. Thanks for joining. We really do appreciate it. When we do these live streams, we're really just screwing around, but we really do appreciate the feedback. If you're watching this on replay and you notice anything strange technically or you want to see something different next time, let me know. And for those of you that joined us live, we really do appreciate it. Thanks so much for the feedback. Anton, say goodbye to the lovely people.
Peace out.
All right. In the meantime, I'm Jason. I'll see you soon.